Hello everyone, this is Ul'dah. I'm going to be playing the character Liku-chan on the Figaro world of Final Fantasy XIV, which, if you don't know, was released recently worldwide. This is my first video for the game, so I hope you all enjoy it, and my synthesis technique works as well for you as it has been for me. Feel free to leave me comments or even message me in the game and let me know how it's going for you. I'm going to add some info about myself and where I came up with this technique in the video description, so feel free to check it if you're curious. Basically, my focus has been with the progress and durability rather than the quality of the crafting. I've just been trying to complete all of my local guild leaves and level each craft to around rank 10 to start with. Now, I basically took the system used in the gathering classes and applied them to crafting. For instance, as a fisher or a botanist, when you get a bite or you go to make a cut, you're confronted with this slider that moves back and forth like a pendulum, and where you stop this slider determines if you will get anything and possibly what exactly you will get. So in crafting, I sort of suspected from day one that the timer has got to have something to do with it, and I noticed last night that stopping in these 3 general areas you see in the screenshot on the timer, that I've been very successful across all the crafting classes and with different ranks of the guild leaves. This morning I tested this too with an additional 8 more local guild leaves, and it went pretty good, so I figured I'd make this video for you guys and see if it helps anyone else. Now first you'll notice that I have the buff that's purchasable through the guild of the crafting class or through an NPC at each of the Aetheryte camps. I strongly recommend having that, especially for the small amount of guild that it costs. I believe it lasts about 5 minutes or so. I'm usually able to do 1 whole guild leave before it wears off, and by that I mean I'm able to use up all of the materials they give me, even if I make more than what's required, so it usually works out pretty good. And this particular one that I'm doing is a rank 5 goldsmith guild leave, and as you saw a few seconds ago, I'm currently rank 6 of that class. First thing I usually do is stop at the closest point that I seem to have found that works really well, and I'll go into more detail with this a little bit later on in the video, but I usually try this one first, and if it succeeds, then I'll try to hit it again. I don't believe that it has to be exact. I don't even know if this actually exist, but it's just something that I found that seems to work, so I kind of try to hit it in that little area that I tried to add in on the screenshot to show you guys there. And I'll usually just keep doing that same spot until it fails. And when that happens, I move to another spot, which later in the video, or actually the first screenshot showed that there was 3 zones there, but I haven't really noticed a relationship between the 3. I just go to one, see if it works. If it works, I go back to it. If not, I try another one. Usually hope that my durability doesn't run out. Usually it doesn't, though. A lot of times I've also noticed too that when I succeed at one of those points, I usually lose very little durability, or sometimes none at all. Succeeded the first one there, so moving on, I'm now going to do a rank 10 guild leave at Camp Blackbrush, which is pretty much around the rank 1 guild leave camp outside of Ul'dah, the closest one there. As you saw just a second ago, I, at this time, was a rank 12 Weaver. And up until this point of me kind of figuring out this little timer zone game, I haven't been able to complete any of the rank 10 guild leads on any of the classes that I had that were even close enough that I would think would be able to complete them. As you see there, I tried the first stopping place and it didn't work, so I'm gonna go to the next one. Which this is one of the other zones that you didn't see in the first craft that I did in this video. Basically, I kind of like to think of it as like 75% depleted, then 50% depleted, then around 25% depleted on the timer bar there. So that one worked, and I'm going to go back and hit that one again. Something else I could make a note on too is usually, like, for instance, if that point there, the 25% remaining one, if that was the final one I did to complete this particular synthesis, then the next time I go to make this, I would hit that point first, and it seems to work some of the time. Also, you might have noticed too, I mean, the color of the actual orb pretty much varies, and as they said on the lodestone during the Ask the Devs post that they had on there the other day, I tried to read into that and keep the orb white as much as possible, and it seemed to help. Definitely more than just randomly selecting stuff when crafting. But really, I mean, this technique that I've been using now seems much better, and I don't even really pay attention to the orb. I'm sure if you're shooting for a really high quality item or trying to make, you know, more, like, say, instead of 12 hemp and yarn, you're trying to make 16 or something like that. I'm sure you got to play with more of these options and use some of the skills that you learn later on that are at the bottom of the list below the weight option. This craft here I just wanted to include. It was just me doing a craft with items I had on my character in my inventory. It wasn't part of a guild lead, so I guess I just wanted to include it to show that, hey, you know, this technique I've been using works on guild leaves, it works on stuff you just want to create on your own, or pretty much anything. Alright, so next up I'm going to do a rank 5 carpenter local guild lead. At the time that I did it, I was rank 10, and I'm also going to use the technique just to show you guys that it's been working for me across all the different classes of crafting. Alright, so just to recap, this screenshot here, it's all three of the zones that I basically try to stop the timer at when making a craft in any of the crafting classes in Final Fantasy XIV. So once again, I guess this is more so towards completing the guild leaves probably, or making lower level materials that you're going to use in a higher level craft. Because as you probably noticed in the video, the quality isn't too high on any of the items I'm making, but I'm just trying to get my ranks up and complete guild leaves, you know, get the guild that comes with it rather than failing it like I had been in the past. It's kind of aggravating, but yeah, feel free to try it. I encourage you guys to try it and tell me what you find with it. Probably would suggest trying to do it with guild leaves since they provide the materials for you. You don't have to risk losing any of your own things. So, and that's pretty much it. Thank you guys for watching, and I really hope you guys are enjoying the game as much as I have been. See you soon. If you're on Figaro, feel free to message me like I said. I'd be happy to talk to you, maybe hook up, do some the regional guild leaves together or